everyone. I did this last week. I'll do it again this week. I'll be entering in my tips for round 6, 2017 AFL season. It's currently 6:14 PM. Getting to this a bit late because I went to the pool after school. That rhymed, and I'm so cool. Okay, let's get right into it. Alright, so tonight we have the GWS Giants taking on the Western Bulldogs. I've seen a lot of people tip the Bulldogs by like 3 points, 10 points, yada yada yada. I've gone ahead and tipped the GWS Giants just because I feel as if they are just better right now. Bulldogs haven't quite hit their finals form, even though it looks like they may. They're both on the 16 points mark right now with 1 loss for the whole season. GWS are on a 4 winning streak right now, and I believe they could take that up to 5, and I think they probably might with the victory tonight. I've tipped them by 5 points against the Doggies. Tomorrow we have a game, the Arvo game, Hawthorn versus St Kilda over in Tassie. Now this could play a major factor, as we know Hawthorn rarely, I can't remember the last time they lost in Tassie. It could have been recently. Let me know the last time they lost in Tassie. They are facing St Kilda, and I believe they will win. They're coming hot off of last week's big win against the West Coast Eagles, and I feel as if St Kilda haven't played as well as they're supposed to, as well as they could, as well as they should. So I feel as if Hawthorn will walk away with a victory. Everyone's tipped Hawthorn that I've seen. Like, heaps of people have been tipping Hawthorn, so who knows, but yeah, I think Hawthorn will win. Carlton versus the Sydney Swans at the MCG, also an Arvo game. I've gone with Sydney. I believe they should be beating Carlton, and I believe they will soon find a little bit of form and play a bit well. I think they will get their first win of the season. They will beat Carlton, and that will take them off of the bottom of the ladder, obviously. So yeah, I think they will beat Carlton. Not by much though. We'll see. At the Gabba, Twilight, Brisbane Lions versus Port Adelaide. I feel as if Port Adelaide will walk away with the victory and prove that they are a side to contend with this year. They're a serious side. We've seen them smash some teams, we've seen them lose, but I think that they will go 4-2 this week, putting them in a nice position for the rest of the year, honestly. If they can win 10 more games, it could be 13 games to get into the 8, so we'll see how it goes. I believe that Port Adelaide will walk away with a victory from the Gabba. At Etihad, I have gone with North Melbourne to defeat Gold Coast. I just feel as if North Melbourne have been playing okay football recently, and they are in at Etihad, and Gold Coast have shown some signs, like they obviously smashed Hawthorn and got a week beforehand, a win the week beforehand, I'm pretty sure. But I feel that North Melbourne will win. At Domain, the Derby, as they call it, even though the correct pronunciation is Derby, we have the West Coast Eagles taking on Freo. Heaps of people are saying Freo will win, West Coast are shit. It's just coming off of a 1-week performance. I mean, they did lose to us at the G. As you can tell, Richmond supporter. They did lose to us at the G, but I don't think they'll lose this week at Domain. Obviously, I think they could walk away with quite a comfortable victory. People are saying that their plays are worse than a lot of Freo players. Like, obviously they've got like Nat Fife, Lockie Neal, people like that, but I just think that West Coast, they've got players like Shuey, Pritis, Darling, Kennedy wins the Coleman every year. I just think that they are so much better. McGovern, if he plays in the backline, I think they'll win. Moving on to Sunday, there are 3 games. Melbourne versus Melbourne versus Essendon at Etihad Stadium at 1:10. We're finally getting an early Sunday game. Thank you, God. Like, it's been so hard just waiting till 3:20 for a game, and then you got another game at 4:40. I'm just glad we have a game at 1 on Sunday. Arvo, I've gone with Melbourne over the Essendon Bombers. Essendon coming off of a high last week, defeating Collingwood in the Anzac Day match. But Melbourne have something to prove. Obviously, Jesse Hogan's not playing and they have no ruckman. But, you know, bloody Western Bulldogs basically won the premiership without a ruckman. They proved that ruck isn't so important. So I believe that Melbourne can walk away victors, and they should be winning this game if they want to contend for the 8. Alright, at the MCG, a big one for Collingwood. Geelong versus Collingwood, and I've gone ahead and tipped Geelong. I just believe that Collingwood just aren't there. They just really aren't. They have a great team. They should be making finals with this team. They got players like Adams. They got players like Howe. They got players like Pendlebury. They got players like Treloar. People are saying best midfield in the comp. Well, bloody show it. Win some games and prove that you're the best midfield in the comp. I'm sick of hearing that Collingwood's the best midfield in the comp. Because they're not. I think Geelong will beat them. You could say Geelong have the best midfield in the comp. They have Selwood. They have bloody Dangerwood. Okay. Best midfield in the comp made up of 2 people. Dangerwood, let's go. I think Geelong will win, and I hope it's comfortable, and then I hope they lose the next week, Collingwood, and the next, and the next, and the next, because I am sick of hearing that they have the best midfield in the league. Here's an interesting one. Adelaide and Richmond at the Adelaide Oval. I've never tipped against Richmond. It was because I was young, and I was like, oh, yeah, Richmond will win every week. But Adelaide is so good at home. They are so good at home. Like, unimaginably good at home. Do you understand that they're good at home? We have been putting on a lot of pressure. I think we're the highest pressuring side in the league this year. A part of me just feels like we won't do it, because I'm a Richmond supporter, and you always got to think, oh, bloody Richmond, we suck, we can't win a game, never going to win another premiership. But we've played well this year. Like, in the last 2 games, we haven't quite played well. Yeah. I feel as if we're going to lose to Adelaide. The tips has become more of a me talking about football show, hasn't it? I'm pretty sure it has. It's more like a round preview, but I'll name it tips because you guys like my tips. Yeah. You know, if we can get within 20 points in the final margin, I'll be happy. And if we win, I will be running up and down the street screaming, oh, we're from Target. I'll actually do that if we win. Actually, I probably won't. Anyway, let's hope we win. we probably won't. It's against Adelaide at home. Let me know your tips in the comments down below, guys. I'll see you guys at some other point. See you guys later.